What's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo! What's good, people? It's the day of another day. Another week called Wednesday. And it would have been said, what's good, people? Oh, let's do a usawa. Oh. Okay, enough of that. It would have been said, what's good, people? I know I haven't been making videos and stuff like that. I kind of been a little bit in hiatus and, just have a lot going on within myself, within my mind. And, we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, I hope everybody's still among us. Hopefully no one has, killed themselves. And congratulations to Cricket. She's the first transgender woman who's had a sex change. And now officially a woman. Congratulations, Cricket. Anyway, that being said, within our transition and stuff like that, we always try to be more positive and, spread the message as far as, we need to be taken more serious within our struggles and the things that we're trying to give across as the truth of who we are and need to be respected as who we are. And there's a couple weeks ago, there's an advocate who came on my page who read me about, transsexuals, gender is behind the ears, not between the legs, and, an advocate, and the thing is, I find it so amazing that, one could, I could go to her page and watch her cry about how the transgender is being treated, but then come back, and then attack me. And the thing about it is that I understand the advocates and stuff like that, what you want, because I'm not an advocate. I'm far from it because I'm far from perfect. However, I do have to, sometimes I have to challenge the advocacy and the things that they probably do put out here underneath the transgender umbrella. There's a time where we need to stop, we need to not accept everything the transgender community put out there. And it just is my opinion, you don't have to listen. But there's a project going on called the Transgender Project, and there is a woman by the name of, she's a trans woman, her name is Stephanie. She spells it like this. Okay, she's 6'2", and she's from London. And she decides she wants to be a 6-year-old girl. Now, she was once married for 23 years and she has 7 children. But let me just introduce you to Stephanie. Check her out.
Hello. Welcome to Stephanie's Playtime. I hope my little sockets have been good. We have an adventure for you.
That's Stephanie. Now, Stephanie decided that she was no longer going to live her life as, as the man that allegedly that he presented to the world, that she was actually going to be trans. She said she always was trans. Okay, let me listen to you.
Stop being trans or leave. So that, to me, stop being trans isn't something I could do. It'd be like telling me to stop being, 6'2" or leave. And I was who I was. I was trans before we married. I was a trans parent for 23 years. It floored me, it scared me, because I didn't know how to not be trans.
Stefonknee Wolscht, welcome to Daily Xtra. You are one of the people profiled in the Transgender Project web series, and as well the TV show Am I a Boy or a Girl? Why did you decide to go so public with your story?
I paid a pretty heavy price for transitioning, and so at a certain point I thought, I've already lost everything and everything's happened. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to show other people that it's okay to be feminine for a guy. And so by coming completely out of the closet, it just liberated me to the point where, let's do this, let's talk about it, and let people know that this is okay. 2007, when I actually stepped forward and started getting myself educated as to who I was and what this was, I was pretty naive.
But that naivete would quickly come to a crashing halt. At age 46, after 23 years of marriage and 7 kids, Stephanie realized she wasn't a crossdresser. She was transgender, a person whose gender is different than the sex they were assigned at birth.
I'm genderqueer, I'm queer, I'm queer.
Okay, now you see that. Now she says she presents herself as a transgender woman. Now, to me, per se, not trying to start an argument, but in those videos I did not see a transgender woman. I saw a man dressed up like a man. Anyway, that being said, but hey, listen, I per se could give two flying about it. That's the way you was a woman. Boo, that's your woman. I don't care. To me, I don't feel as a transgender woman has to be, you know, like me or dressed up like me or trying to put on an outfit or something like me. You know, if you're a woman, you don't need all this to be a woman. You're just that way. Because there are butch queens out here that act just like women. And they don't go through the hoopla of the transgender community. But that's another subject. I'm going to move on to Stephanie. Anyway, being said, in case you don't know your sister, Stephanie, here's a few pictures of her. Okay, now Stephanie decides she's going to go back to being a 6-year-old girl. She says she likes doing that only because I kept trying to figure out why would she want to go back to being a 6 years old, because, you know, to me, myself, I'm thinking that maybe she wanted to do it because she could finally get a chance to live her life the way she wanted to do, and it was back at 6-year-old, but it has a lot to do with, you know, her talking to her granddaughters of the people who adopted her. Yes, she has new people that adopted her for being a new woman, because she left her family and the 7 kids, because they told her to stop being trans. So she didn't stop. She left. So now that she left, she got adopted by a new family. Now, allegedly, this family right here. Okay. Now, allegedly, before I do this thing, you know, I have to do some research. So she met this family through called Fat Life. Now, Fat Life is like a fetish life, and basically what it was, this was allegedly, she met them through this thing. So basically, when they all met, you know, they probably posted an ad like on Craigslist or, you know, somewhere. And the thing is that, or some website, you know, it's called Fat Life, so that's a website. But anyway, they answered to the ad and they adopted her as their daughter. But she's also allegedly having sex with them as well. So she's not exactly, they're not exactly mother and daughter, but, you know, this is allegedly. Because, you know, stories are going to come out all over the place. I can't say this is definitely happening. So it's allegedly that she's having sex with them. Now, the thing is that, she's 46 years old. Okay, this is the thing. To me, per se, I really don't care. You know, that's what, listen, that's what Stephanie wants to do. That's what Stephanie wants to do. Stephanie wants to dress up like a 6-year-old girl. Then Stephanie needs to dress up like a 6-year-old girl. I don't have a problem with that. However, I'm going to tell you why I do have a problem. Now, to me, it looks like almost like a mockery. Now, this is my opinion. You don't have to listen. This is like a mockery. And the reason why I say it's like a mockery to the transgender community and someone who wants to put out there the transgender project, I feel as though it's a mockery because this is the type of person that they're talking about going into the women's bathroom, and she's turning around and seeing this type of character inside of the women's bathroom. And I understand you said, well, you know, she's only going there to pee, but I'm going to tell you something. It looks a little bit suspect. Now, I'm not saying she's not a transgender woman. I'm not saying she's just doing this for fun. I'm not saying she's doing this for publicity. However, I do have to say, if I was inside of a bathroom and I was off, and this person walked inside the bathroom, I would have a problem. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. We're going to have a lot more copycats. Because they're going to watch what happened with her, and they say, oh, they let her in. Now, I'm going to tell you what is going to happen. This is how the little rapists and all this type of mental people, because, you know, you have to understand, there are a lot of really mentally messed up people in this world who have that privilege I have the right to. And they're going to jump on the transgender wagon, looking like her, no shade, but you know. And they're going to go into the bathroom. And me and you, other girls who take it serious, are going to be attacked. Because just because it's female to me, we're not going to be attacked as well. Because they definitely have a fetish for transgender women. We're nothing but sex. So maybe he's going to come inside for maybe one of us as well, beat the hell out of us, and to try to rape us. You already know they're going to come together. But the simple fact of the matter is that now you can kind of understand what they're saying. Well, inside the bathroom. See, I'm not knocking her transition, but I do have to say, if you're a transgender woman, you need to give another better message than holding something like this. You see that? She's holding a baby doll. She's making a mockery of it to me. To me, I don't feel as though it's taken serious. You know, our struggles, we're being murdered, we're being killed. You know, but anyway, it is what it is. I know some of you are going to say, oh, well, Raven, she's just living her truth and let her live her life, because it ain't true. But I'm sorry, I have to call a thing a thing, and I can't stand behind everything. Somewhere along the line, we have to call what it is what it is. And to me it's like a mockery. It's like a joke. I'm hoping that it's just to go away, that she's just being funny, or she's working for some type of politician and she's trying to just start some old mess up. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, every transition person should be taken seriously. Look at Caitlyn Jenner there, who was upset with her because she said being a man in a dress. You know, they got upset over that, but you get upset over someone making a comment, but you don't get upset over someone saying,
Probably
doing
noticed
this.
there's a lot of people worried about their safety because I identify as a 6-year-old. Well, guess what? It doesn't
You know, it is
matter.
what it is. But anyway, this is my opinion, just how I feel. Hey, they may feel the same way about me, but, you know, it is what it is. And I feel as though if you're a transgender woman or you're a transgender, I feel as though you need to take yourself more serious in order for people to respect you. But it is what it is, and I'm not saying you have to do it my way. You can look like a damn fool and do what you want, walk around with a big doll baby, going into the women's bathroom and come together. Anyway, that being said, I don't know how you feel about this. Stephanie, knock yourself out, girl, do what you want to do, that's your business, but I wish you just would carry it a little bit different. In reference to the doll baby and the mockery of it. Because we're being murdered, and we're like a sport. It's not cool. Anyway, that being said, I want to say thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do the best with it you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. Alright.